the Honorable Daniel Eimogah Osoweshi, aka Toaside political team for the 2027 National State House of Assembly election race, representing the good people of Doma South, just met and discussed about politics in Doma South. And one of those things discussed in today's discussion include a review of the 2023 National State House of Assembly election representing the good people of Doma South, where it was discovered that the election had some irregularities that should be addressed before 2027. Irregularities that should be addressed in the sense that voters went to their polling units to vote in various villages, only to discover that they have been moved by INEC to another polling unit a distance of over 10 kilometers. And as a result of this, they did not vote in the 2023 election. There are also cases of voters complaining of those who registered did not get their voters card after the card were sent to the ward. All these are irregularities that should be addressed before the 2027 election. And as a result of this, their right to vote for their preferred candidate was trampled upon or simply abused by INEC. In view of this, we are calling on the national chairman of INEC, Professor Joas Ojo Omopitan, to look into the issue in Doma South. Voters have right to vote for the candidate of their choice. Voters have right to choose their preferred polling units to vote. The right to choose a place to vote is completely at the discretion of a voter, not INEC. The harsh decision of shifting voters from where they are voting for more than a decade to another location without their permission and prior notification was completely in order, or was completely abnormal. So in view of this, we are asking INEC chairman, the new INEC chairman, Professor George or Ojo Omopitan, to look into the issue to save the face of Doma South. To the good people of Doma South, particularly the youth, the time is now. A time where our aged parents suffering from diabetes, hepatitis, hypertension, we have their drugs provided for free because they cannot afford it. This is possible through legislations with youth as leaders. A time where our brothers and sisters who cannot afford school fees and are out of school will have access to scholarship so that they can be educated and be useful to themselves in the society. This is possible through legislation with youth as leaders. A time where a son and daughter of a poor man and a poor woman could still be given a job in a meritocratic screening that is not necessarily conditioned by the influence of a godfather, because obviously not everybody has one. This is possible through legislations with youth as leaders. A time where, as graduates, we will not be disqualified on the basis of our year of graduation and age when public jobs are advertised in our own country. This is possible through legislations with youth as leaders. Today, many teachers, many doctors who have served the state for many years are still waiting for their retirement benefits. A time when our teachers and doctors and those who have served the state will receive their retirement benefit in time, not when they are dead. This is possible through legislations with youth as leaders. A time where the conflictual or crisis-like relationship between farmers and herders, that is a major issue in Doma South today, could be transformed to something positive and more progressive, where both parties will respect themselves as individuals involved in legitimate business. This is possible through legislations with youth as leaders. Today, the current economic hardship has sent many men out of their homes. Some left in search for how to make ends meet but never return. The woman is forced to shoulder the responsibility of a father and a mother because it is not in her nature and character to abandon her child. It is time for the youth to protect their mothers. The youth will lead with the heart of a mother, sacrificing everything in defense of our people as long as giving them a decent and secured life is concerned. The youth will not rule, they will lead, because a ruler is the law and this is the system we have today. But a leader is guided and regulated by the law, and this is the system we are proposing. A system that reminds us of one fundamental truth, that the people are and will continue to remain the repository of political power, and as such should and must be respected. Driven by youth can do it better as a political ideology for the liberation and emancipation of Nigerian youth, particularly the youth in Doma South, I have said it before and I will say it again. The only time this country seems to be working in the interest of the common man was when leadership responsibilities were shouldered by the youth. A time when Nigeria was not only referred to as a nation governed by law, but also as a nation governed by manners. A time truly memorable. It is time to put an end to the long gerontocratic system where only elderly people are qualified to rule. A system that threatens the principle of popular participation, which is central in the understanding and operation of constitutional democracy. It's time to prove to ourselves and to prove to everyone